Alexandria is Egypt's second largest city, 3.5 million people, its largest seaport and the country's window onto the Mediterranean Sea. It's a faded shade of its former glorious cosmopolitan self, but still worth a visit for its many cultural attractions and still palpable glimpses of its past. Few cities of the world have a history as rich as that of Alexandria. Few cities have witnessed so many historic events and legends. Founded by Alexander the Great, Iskandar al-Akbar in 331 BC, Alexandria became the capital of Greco-Roman Egypt. Its status as a beacon of culture is symbolized by Pharos, the legendary lighthouse that was one of the 7 wonders of the world. Alexandria has a Mediterranean climate, with warm, humid summers and mild, rainy winters. The daytime can be humid in summer, with summer temperatures averaging 31 degrees Celsius, 88 degrees Fahrenheit, but evenings are usually cooler and breezy, especially by the Corniche. Winters can get cold, with daytime highs down sometimes to 12 degrees Celsius, 53 degrees Fahrenheit, with occasional rain and sometimes hail. Humidity is high throughout the year. The best time to visit Alexandria is in spring, March, June, and autumn, September, November, since it's at its busiest in summer, when Egyptians flock down to escape the searing heat of Cairo. Alexandria's primary promenade is the seaside Corniche. At the western tip lies the fort of Cape Bay, built near the presumed site of the former lighthouse Pharos in Greek, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, while the eastern shore sprawls for miles on end with the slums and tenements of modern Alex. The most important historical and tourist places worth visiting in Alexandria. Citadel at Cape Bay, Ras El Tin, one of the icons of the city at a beautiful location. The fortress overlooks the Mediterranean Sea and the city itself. Built by Mamluk Sultan Abdul Nasser, Cape Bay in 1477 AD, but raised and reconstructed twice since. Cemetery of Mustafa Kemal. The cemetery includes 4 tombs dating from the 2nd century BC. Kamel Shukafa, Karmas. Kamel Shukafa is the Arab translation of the ancient Greek name, Lophius Kiramikos, meaning mound of shards or potsherds. Its actual ancient Egyptian name was Rakdilis, and it lies on the site where the village and fishing port of Rakotis, the oldest part of Alexandria that predates Alexander the Great, was located. Pompey's Pillar, Carmus. An ancient monument, this 25-meter-high granite column was constructed in honor of the Emperor Diocletian in AD 297. Roman Theatre, Cameldica. Built in the 2nd century AD, this Roman amphitheatre has 13 semicircular tiers made of white and grey marble, with marble seats for up to 800 spectators. Galleries and sections of mosaic flooring. In Ptolemaic times this area was the Pike of Pan, a pleasure garden surrounded by Roman villas and baths. Montasa Palace, El Montasa. Built in 1892 by Abbas II of Egypt Abbas Hilmi Pasha, the last Khedive of Egypt. One of the palace buildings, the Haramlek, now contains a casino on the ground floor and a museum of royal relics on the upper levels, while the Salamlek has been converted into a luxury hotel, See Sleep. Parts of the extensive gardens, over 200 acres, are open to the public. Alexandria National Museum, Latin Quarter. History museum with more than 1,800 archaeological pieces exhibited chronologically. Greco-Roman Museum, Latin Quarter, a history museum with a vast collection mostly dating from the 3rd century BC to the 3rd century AD, spanning the Ptolemaic and Roman periods. Closed for renovation since 2008. Museum of Fine Arts, Maharambe. National Institute for Oceanography and Fisheries, and Fushik beside Cape Bay. Aquarium and museum displays. Royal Jewelry Museum, Caesarea. It contains a lot of royal and precious jewels. It has been reopened to the public recently after renovation. El Masih Abu Abbas Mosque, and Fushi. Built in 1775 by Algerians, the mosque was built over the tomb of the famous 13th century Sufi saint, Ahmed Abu al-Abbas al-Masih. The walls of the mosque are dressed in artificial stone, while the minaret, located on the south side, stands at 73 meters. Alexandria is Egypt's second largest city, 3.5 million people, its largest seaport and the country's window onto the Mediterranean Sea. It's a faded shade of its former glorious cosmopolitan self, but still worth a visit for its many cultural attractions and still palpable glimpses of its past.